I think genuinely my biggest issue when I film YouTube videos or when I attempt to film YouTube videos is I can't ever get angles right. I try and film with my back camera and then my head's cut off. And then I film with the front camera and I'm looking the wrong way, or quality's not as good. So I'm gonna try and not stare at myself the whole time. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're just gonna do a bunch of random bookish things. I'm gonna give you guys some reading updates, stuff I've been liking. We're gonna do some book shopping. I might get around to writing in my book journal, which is something I really wanna start, but I haven't started. So yeah, I don't know, random vlog of bookish things. The vibes are good today. But yeah, let's chat about some books, some recent books that I've read that I love and what I'm currently reading and what I wanna read next. So, starting off, I did read Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I loved this book. I thought it was a lot of fun. I think it's one of her best books, honestly. I just love Ali Hazelwood so much. I think this book is getting a lot of criticism and a lot of, I don't know, not necessarily hate, but not necessarily like good reactions, which is totally fine. People can have their opinions, whatever, yada, yada, yada. This was a good book. I had a lot of fun with it. I think sometimes, specifically books like this and the topics it discusses, and the things it has and the spice level and everything, like just go into it with an open mind and have fun with it, you know? That's the point of reading. So yeah, loved this. And then I recently finished Heavenly Bodies by Imani. I don't know how to say this last name, and I always feel so bad messing up names, but Heavenly Bodies, this cover is literally gorgeous. This book honestly kind of wrecked me. I feel like I'm in a reading slump now because of this book. I read it in like 48 hours. It is so good. It is definitely a romantasy book. It has Greek mythology, it has astrology, it has prophecies and magic and love and war and death, and I'm in pain. This book was so good. I'm still thinking about it. I love these characters so much, and I love the direction the story's going in, and there's so many things that just like kept me on my toes, kept me guessing, so I really loved it. And I think everyone should read this. Please pick it up right now. And then I wanted to read like a romance rom-com type book for Valentine's Day because it was like 2 days ago. So I picked up First Time Caller by B.K. Borison, and this cover is so cute. It's definitely giving Sleepless in Seattle vibes. It's like a talk show host thing and everything. I'm only like 2 chapters in, okay? But I'm definitely thinking I might put this down and pick up another fantasy book because I'm just a mood reader. What can I say? All I'm thinking about is Heavenly Bodies, and I want to read another romantasy book because that one just was so good, and I felt so obsessed with the story the whole time, and I feel like I've just been slower to pick this one up, so I feel like I'm not giving it like my full dedicated attention. I know it's gonna be good. I know I'm gonna love it. There's literally nothing wrong with it. It's just me. So, but I do potentially want to get to maybe start this weekend. See, the issue is I'm gonna go book shopping after this. I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble, so like realistically, am I just gonna buy a whole new book and then be like, I have to read this one right now? Probably, yeah. I also have the Hurricane Wars that I got recently, and I do really wanna read this. This is also like another romantasy book with a lot of like political intrigue and war and enemies to lovers and all the good stuff. So, and I'm just really in that kind of mood right now. So I might pick up this one, or I might read whatever I get at Barnes & Noble. I'm not sure. Yeah, those are some books I recently read that I loved and kind of what I'm thinking, what my mood reading is looking like. I typically don't talk about books I don't like on any platform, I would say. That's just not my thing. I don't know. Like, everyone can have their opinion and like make book reviews on like whatever they want to, like whatever. But if I don't like a book, I just like don't want to talk about it. Does that make sense? Also, usually if I don't like a book, I usually don't finish it. Like, I can usually tell right off the bat. If I'm not gonna like it, then I won't finish it. So, all right, well, let's get ready to go book shopping. I'm gonna spend a lot of money. Actually, no, just a little bit. did get some posters back there, and then I got a keychain, and then I only got this book, A Monsoon Rising. This is the second book to the Hurricane Wars. I am gonna start it today, I'm pretty sure, and I know I'm gonna like it, and I don't know, for some reason no other books were like jumping out to me, and I didn't want to just buy a bunch of random ones. There just wasn't anything that was looking good or looking like that I've been wanting to read or anything like that, so I don't know, but I did want to get a book, so I got this one, and I'm hoping I didn't jinx myself, and I'm hoping I do really like the first one, the Hurricane Wars. So, but it's really pretty looking, so I was like, I might as well get it. Excuse the pimple on my chin. Anyways, next part of this video is a little bit of a reading vlog. Little update, it is now about 2:30. I had lunch, I had some snacks. I watched like an hour's worth of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City because I'm obsessed with it. And I just started this book. I'm like 10 pages in. I always forget. You think I would remember with how many like fantasy books I've read, but starting a new one, it's just pure gibberish at the beginning. Like nothing makes sense. It just takes me a lot longer because I have to keep like rereading things because it's like a huge info dump of names and places and characters and magic and all these things. So, but yeah, it's like 2:30 right now and I'm getting very sleepy. But I'm gonna keep reading this, pretty sure, and hopefully not fall asleep because... Reading update, I'm on page 47, chapter 4 or 5 or something, and I'm starting to make sense of everything. Like, I'm starting to remember what is what. It's kind of reminding me of Shadow and Bone a little bit, like the way the magic and the world seems, but honestly, like a more mature version of it. I don't know, I really love those books, so I'm liking how this is going so far. It's just like reminding me of that a little bit, so I'm having fun. I don't know if I should say I'm having fun. They're in the middle of war right now, so.